in Ukraine. This after more talks between the U.S. and Ukrainian officials over the weekend in Miami. They did agree on more talks.
President Zelensky says Russia has been ramping up its attacks on Ukraine's infrastructure, meaning more power outages during cold winter months. Per the country's Air Force, the most recent incident overnight involved more than 100 Russian drones. As these attacks continue, Ukrainian and American officials press forward with peace negotiations.
Fox's Manuel Rivera, President Trump speaking before last night's Kennedy Center honors.
Russia is, I believe, fine with it, but I'm not sure that Zelensky is fine with it. His people love it.
Day 5 in the suppression hearing for alleged assassin Luigi Mangione in New York City. Proceedings postponed Friday. He called out sick. The DA's office intends to call over 20 witnesses. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology: mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Good morning. Welcome in local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Also, welcome in. It's day number 6 of our 55th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. Thank you so much. If you have done anything, if you've given anything for the Empty Stocking Fund, but we have through Friday, and that's it for 2025. And the big party is this Saturday. More on that coming up. Well, it was a great Cleveland Christmas parade on Saturday night. Thousands of people watching the parade and having a great time. The floats were tremendous. We're going to get into some awards in a second, but we found out following the parade that a child had been run over by a float at Bradley Central High School. This is following the parade as we broke the story. And then the Bradley County Sheriff's Office on Saturday night put out a press release and said that a juvenile is recovering after falling off a float and being run over. This was following the Christmas parade on Saturday night. It happened in the parking lot of Bradley Central. The child, whose identity has not been released, although I'm told his family has, I believe, overnight gone on social media about this. We're going to confirm all of that before we say anything. But the child fell during a low-speed turn and was run over by the float. And so we did get word that, thank God, the child was alert and taken to the hospital. He's in ICU. The family has posted on social media. Matter of fact, posted his picture, which I saw this morning. The child is in good spirits in ICU, but has a long recovery ahead. They thank first responders, the parents did, and the community for all that they've done. Main Street Cleveland responded that in a social media post they're deeply saddened by the accident and grateful for the fast response from emergency crews. All right, also, here are the winners for the Christmas Parade Awards, the Main Street Cleveland Christmas Parade. Bradley Medical won for Best Overall Float. And hey, Fruit Loops, I want to bring you in here, get you to talk with me for a second. Thank God Bridget is not here, giving us all a gift this morning. But anyway, Bradley Medical. Now were they the Charlie Brown? They were, I think, Charlie Brown, were they?
I think so, yes. Yeah, there was a lot of really amazing floats. Pretty much all of them except the first one.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a second here. Nonprofit is won by Cleveland Utilities. Religious category won by Council Baptist Church. Now, the high school, middle school entry winner was Bradley Central High School Skills USA. The Boy Scouts Troop 101 won the elementary division. Shelby DeTore had the Home Alone float for Remax. That was pretty cool.
Did you see that one?
I saw a picture of it. I didn't see it.
So basically, they built a house on one side and then the shed on the other and had somebody ziplining back and forth. It was so cool.
I mean, come on. How cool is that? I know Shelby and her husband, Jameson, and I understand they worked a long time on that. Mars Wrigley earned the top honor in the commercial large category. They always do a great float. And then Lamcon Bradley Concrete won for special lighting. So what about how about that airplane, Fruit Loops?
The airplane looked pretty awesome. There was some loudmouth in it, though.
Well, they asked me to be Grand Marshal only because Mayor Brooks is out of town, but I had a wonderful time. My friends at the Cleveland Regional Jetport, so that was the big secret we were alluding to going on the parade. Bridget, right there, Bridget acted as what do you call them, the person that holds the batons and waves the planes in?
The air marshaller, I think.
I don't know.
Traffic marshaller. If
you could imagine just how confused airplanes would be if she was actually doing that, but no, I had a great time. So coming up here at about 8 o'clock, we've got Keith, my buddy Keith McAfee from the Cleveland Regional Jetport. There was a lot of significance to that float on Saturday night, so he's going to come and talk about that. They worked a long time on that. Hey, let me I'll tell you what, we'll do one more story at this point. Bradley Central High School addressed the bed bug issue, the concerns there at Bradley. Over the weekend, the updates continued, and parents were notified Friday another bed bug had been found on a student. That follows an earlier discovery in a classroom on Tuesday. The affected areas were closed and treated. Bradley County Schools said there is no sign of an infestation. The school said protocols being followed, including vacuuming affected areas, and Principal Patrick Spangler came out with another update on Saturday and said they had had a second look by a nationally recognized company that came in, did another inspection, and everything was clear. And speaking of schools, our guest host for the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund this morning will be Bradley County Schools Director Dr. Linda Cash. Also, we'll have Cleveland City Schools Director Dr. Jeff Elliott. This half hour of the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company. We're going to be joined by them coming up in just a moment. All right, Fruit Loops, Bridget's not here. We're going to go back over to you for traffic. Your mic's not on, loser.
Oh, I was talking.
Yeah, no.
You got my mic on now?
Now it's on. Well, your mic's been on. It was your fault, not mine.
Whatever.
As always.
From the Don Ledford Automotive Traffic Center, visit Don Ledford Automotive on North Lee Highway, where they say yes. Currently, there's no incidents to report around town. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate also looks clear. There's a little bit of foggy conditions out there, so be careful as you travel this morning. If you see anything, report it by calling or texting us at 423-614-6499.
All right, time for the Hardee's Wake Up, 11 after 7, and I'm told that the donations are going very good at Hardee's. Thank you so much, Hardee's and J&S Restaurants. They are collecting money for the 55th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund at all Hardee's in Bradley County and Cleveland and Charleston. So you can stop by Hardee's and make a donation this morning as you get your breakfast.
At Hardee's, we're so proud of our hand-breaded chicken tenders. We want you to try them free every Tuesday.
3 free.
Join My Rewards, and when you buy 3, you get 3 free every single Tuesday, only at Hardee's.
Everyone wants to be home for the holidays. For the last 56 years, Bender Realty has been building traditions of family and home. Whether buying, selling, or leasing, Bender Realty is the place to call for all things home. Be home with Bender Realty, and from our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
4-1 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 13 after the hour.
Now is the time to take advantage of 5 years interest-free financing when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic mattress set from this area's original Tempur-Pedic dealer, Mermaid Mattress.
All right, Fruit.
Good morning today. Considerable cloudiness, slight chance of rain, high of near 45 degrees tonight. Clouds again this evening, some decreasing clouds late, low of 30 degrees. Tomorrow, intervals of clouds and sunshine, high of 49 degrees. Your current Milligan Vein temperature stands at 40 degrees. MilliganVein.com. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing radar, we currently have fog in the area with light drizzle.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street, near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Hi, I'm Leslie Christian. Merry Christmas to all our friends, family, and customers from United Community Bank.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Owning a home should be one of life's greatest pleasures, but without a solid foundation, it can become a major source of stress. Luckily, you're not alone. Our experts can identify the true cause of foundation issues and guide you through every step of the way to fixing them, from pinpointing the problem to perfecting the solution. We form custom solutions to meet the needs of your foundation and your wallet, including flexible payment options. With our team by your side, consider your home and your peace of mind secure.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Hi, this is Alfonso, General Manager over at Crown Cleveland. Want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday from myself and my staff. Please Google us at Crown Cleveland to see our end of the year specials.
For 55 years, the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund has helped ensure no child in Bradley County goes without Christmas. Last year, your generosity provided gifts for more than 1,500 children in Bradley County. And this year, the need is even greater. Join Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv for the Empty Stocking Fund Drive December 1st through the 12th. Donate online at mymix1041.com or mail to P.O. Box 2370, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. The WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is a registered nonprofit organization. All donations are tax deductible.
On a Monday morning, it's wet out there. If you're still at home, leave a little early this morning. We'll check traffic coming up here in a few moments. We're on Mix 1041. Also, MixTV.tv this half hour of the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. Brought to you by our friends at Cleveland Plywood Company. And good morning to our friends at Cleveland Plywood. We are joined by Steve Robinson, Alan Liner. Guys, good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
How are you doing?
We're good. Good. Can't believe we're back already.
Can you believe it?
It was almost a week or two ago, and then here we are again.
Here we are again, Steve and Alan. Thank you so much. Steve, you, Cleveland Plywood, has been supporting the Empty Stocking Fund for a long time. Long time. Yes. And but first of all, how's everything going at Cleveland Plywood?
Well, we're doing good. It was a busy year with the tariff situation things. I think, Alan, we had a little trouble getting some things at times, but that seems to have smoothed out now, and we're just glad to be serving this wonderful community.
Been doing how many years now, Steve? Cleveland Plywood Company.
1968. My dad incorporated us in 1968. So, if my math's right, 57, I think. Would that be right?
My parents met. Here's it. Met in summer school for math. I was destined to be horrible. Now, Brenda, on the other hand,
she can cipher, can't she?
She can cipher. Alan, you and I have talked about this. It really, Cleveland Plywood Company, it's more than just plywood, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah, we're more than just plywood. We're building supplies. We have just about everything you need to build any type of project really that's going on, from lumber to sheetrock to roofing. We have a little small hardware division as well. We have moldings, trims. We also have a door shop.
Trusses.
Uh,
And we also have a truss shop too. We have Tri-State Truss, and we should throw that out there as well. So,
absolutely. Steve, I mean, the efforts, what you can offer people has been greatly expanded as the years have gone on. I know Alan's been a big part of that too.
He has. Rick Kaywood, our dear friend, he had been with me for 40-something years. He would tease me about he was there 4 months, or was it 4 or 6?
Before you.
Before me.
4 or 6 before you.
And so he, now I have surpassed him.
Okay.
So I just like to go on permanent record
of
saying.
feels better. I know he's a little down right now.
He is.
We hope he feels better.
If he hears my voice, he'll be smiling about that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, first of all, I know you guys have come to make a nice donation. We appreciate that. Well, let's get to that. Then we've got a little contest we're going to do with Cleveland Plywood. I see something really nice over there here in a minute. We'll do that. But Steve, I know you guys are here for the Empty Stocking Fund.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me about that.
Well, it just wouldn't be Christmas to Cleveland Plywood and our family. I mean, all of our employees, they get pretty excited about Alan and I coming down here, and they'll all get on Facebook or wherever and poke fun at us a little bit.
Sure they will.
Yeah. And so one of these years, I'm going to pull a switch-o on them, and I'm going to make one of them come down here.
There we go.
But it wouldn't be Christmas for us without being able to share into this community. It's something that we do 364 other days of the year, and this one is just one, but it's a very important one, and it distances this community from a lot of places that you could choose to live, I think.
Absolutely. Alan, same question, buddy.
Well, I just think it's such a great opportunity that we can just come together and help our community. I think, sometimes we take it for granted that we have what we have, but sometimes, it's good that we can give back as well. And I think that's always something that's always been important to me, to my family, and, I think this is a great opportunity that we can do it again. So,
Brenda, I want to say, Cleveland Plywood always there for us, aren't they?
They're always there for us. They come through every year, and we really appreciate everything that they do for the Empty Stocking Fund.
We certainly do. All right, we've got a prize that you brought in, Alan. Tell me about this.
So we have a 5-piece DeWalt kit, 20 volt. So it's got a drill and an impact. It's got a Sawzall, a oscillating tool, and a skill saw in it. And so we brought that to give away today. And I've got 3 more left at the store, and it's on sale. So,
great.
But there's also a couple other items on sale at the store as well. So come on by and take advantage of that. So
I'd like to point out it'll only cut our lumber. It will.
Yeah, that's true.
Very good. Steve's been saving that all year. Cleveland Plywood. And all right, so this DeWalt set, if you want it, here's what we're going to do. Over the next, so this is one of our, we call these a pop-up contest. You've got 10 minutes. What a great gift this would make. You can call in or text in right now at call the volunteer Red Pest Mix line, 423-614-6499. Hey, if you're watching us on mixtv.tv right now, you can see it. It's beautiful. What's the retail value of this thing, Alan?
I think it's like $400 and something odd dollars.
Right.
I mean,
Gracious.
Yeah.
I can tell.
So,
I see all the items in there.
That would be the retail.
What's our special price?
What's your special price?
He doesn't.
Hey,
whatever you want to give.
Oh yeah. Say that. Somebody's gonna. Or you can text in. Hey, you can text our Cleveland State Cougar line 423-614-6499. Put your name on it. We'll give you till 7:35. I'll give you another extra minute here. 7:35, and then we'll draw a winner. Text line 423-614-6499. Must put your name on it. Put Cleveland Plywood. Be your key word there. Gentlemen, thank you so much. No kidding for everything. Steve, you just got one of the, like I say, bedrock community businesses over there.
Thank you, Steve. It's always a pleasure and an honor to be here, and we look forward to coming back next year if you'll have us.
I believe we will, as long as the checks are clearing. Hey, Brenda, we'll have everybody, won't we?
Hey, the check's always clear.
Alan, so good to see you. How many years now at Cleveland Plywood?
So this May will be 3.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Heading toward 3 years, and you're
3
still
years.
here.
Yeah, that's a miracle.
That's a miracle. No, Alan has fit in seamlessly and doing a tremendous job. All right, and thank you for the prize. That's tremendous.
Absolutely.
This DeWalt tool set is beautiful. All right, so you're trying to win that right now. What a Christmas gift this would be. About 7:35 be our time limit there. Brenda Lawson, let's get an update. Now, generally, I haven't seen you since Friday at Garden Plaza, so tell me what's going on with the Empty Stocking Fund this morning.
Okay, so we've heard from Linda Copley at Garden Plaza, $100. Philo Goins, $100. Jack Dooley, $20. Oak Grove Baptist Church, $100. CrossNet Baptist Church, $500. Jerry Hoffer, $200. Westwood Baptist Church, $1,500. And Paul and Connie Davis, $250. And I can't read a lot that I've got because our co-hosts be coming in. So anyway, we're
Well, let me do a memo to teachers. Hey, teachers, if you're in the well, let me say this: teachers and staff of the Bradley County School System and the Cleveland City School System, here in about 5 minutes, your directors will be in here. And I know that there have been a lot of challenges go out. And God, by the way, God bless our teachers, because you do things 365 days a year. And I since my mom was a teacher for 30 years, sadly was fired. Steve remembers that. Bob Taylor fired her for playing piano too much at Waterville and not teaching the children. So anyway, that's too bad. Anyway, but hey, be advised, guys. Your directors are almost in here, so go ahead and you can start calling or texting your pledges in, Brent. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
That would be a great idea. You can also go to mymix1041.com and put your pledge on a credit card, or you can come by and see us here at the radio station on Mouse Creek Road.
We really don't want that, but I guess, I mean, you know.
Hey, if they're bringing money, we will take
Okay, yeah.
it.
Well, hey, just stay in the parking lot. We don't want you people in here. So anyway, 423-614-6499. Go to Clean Plywood Company. They'll take it. 423-614-6499. You can call or text in. This half hour of the 55th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is brought to you by Cleveland Plywood, where they are more than just plywood. We're back with a news update right now. The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, good morning, everybody. Let me bring you an update now. It was maybe the best parade we've ever had on Saturday night. So many compliments. So many wonderful things, thousands of people there. But there was a tragic situation after the parade. Many of you know about this. I've got a good report, though. I'll say that here in the beginning. But one of the children on one of the floats fell off the float and was run over by that truck. But I do have good news for you this morning. The child is okay. The child was conscious and is still in ICU. Now, we're going to leave it there as far as we're not going to give the identity or anything at this point. The family has been out, I understand, on social media. We got a couple of things we need to confirm before we do anything. But to my knowledge, that has never happened in the history of the parade, to my knowledge, that we remember. Main Street Cleveland said they are deeply saddened by the accident, grateful for the fast response from emergency crews. It happened after the parade, we understand. They're at Bradley. Of course, Bradley was the launching point for all of the floats. By the way, the biggest parade in Cleveland history. I want to run over the awards here, and then we're going to be joined by our guest host this morning for the Empty Stocking Fund. Our school directors, Dr. Linda Cash and Dr. Jeff Elliott. Congratulations, Bradley Medical won Best Overall Float, Cleveland Utilities, the nonprofit, Council Baptist, the religious category, Bradley Central High School, Skills USA, top high school, middle school entry, Boy Scouts Troop 101, the elementary division, Shelby DeTore for Remax, what a float, one commercial small division, Mars Wrigley always does a great job. They are in the top honor in commercial large category, and then Lamcon and Bradley Concrete. Special lighting honors, and I'm sure they just plugged in Charlie Lay and used his vibrant personality. That's probably what happened there, wasn't it? Is that right, Renee Lambert? Is that what Kirk and him? Come on. So anyway, no, what a night. One more quick story, and that is the bed bug situation at Bradley Central High School. Lots been made of this. However, I'm going to talk to Dr. Cash about this here in a minute, but I spoke with Patrick Spangler, the principal of Bradley Central, on Saturday. He had sent a press release out on Saturday. Folks, they've done a double check, a double inspection. This latest one by a national company that came in. Coast is clear. Okay. What we're being told, everything is fine. I am going to, again, talk with Dr. Cash about that here in a moment. But no sign of an infestation. School used all the protocols and everything. And then they had as Patrick told me on Saturday, they had another check. So they want to make doubly sure if you got a child or grandchild over there, or you're a staff member, that you're going to be okay and you're going to be just fine. At 7:31.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
All right, Fruit Loops in for Bridget this morning.
Good morning from the Don Lifford Automotive Traffic Center. Visit Don Lifford Automotive on Northley Highway, where they say yes. We do have an incident to report on Old Tasso Road near Eaton. There's a car in the ditch and debris on the roadway, so please avoid the area if you can. Thank you to Eric Bledsoe for letting us know that. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstates currently look clear. If you see anything, report it by calling or texting us at 423-614-6499. We'll be happy to pass that information along.
Merry Christmas from the Antiques Parlor at 208 Grove Avenue Southwest.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that the leading reason that kids begin to vape is because they see family and friends doing it? Protect your kids. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shauna as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
But we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Today's best mix, best variety, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, 735. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Merry Christmas and a good night's sleep from your friends at your hometown mattress factory right here in Cleveland. Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price. Better sleep, better life.
We go from they're not meteorologists, but one forecaster, and even worse now. Bridget's not here. Fruit Loops is even worse. Over to you. Go ahead. Do whatever you can.
What are you trying to say?
I say you're worse than she is. I mean, nobody will count on this forecast, but go ahead and read it. I don't
Look,
care.
At least I showed up this morning.
Well, that's a good point. No, that's a good point.
Okay.
All right, come on.
Today,
let's do it.
Considerable cloudiness, slight chance of rain shower, high of 45 degrees. Clouds will decrease overnight, low of 30 degrees tonight. Tomorrow, intervals of clouds and sunshine, high of 49 degrees. Your current Milligan Vein temperature stands at 40 degrees. MilliganVein.com. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing radar, we currently have fog with some light drizzle in the area.
Dr. Cash, I know you're proud that he is a Bradley County Walker Valley graduate.
Absolutely, and I think he's got the weather right. You might be wrong.
I don't know. His ability to read is not, Walker Valley says that is not us. So anyway, let's do this. Hang on one second.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. Sports sponsored in part by the Town Squire, another questionable county school graduate. I don't know if he ever got his diploma or not from Charleston. Larry McDaniel. Larry, let's see the diploma. For 48 Christmas seasons, the Town Squire has been part of this community, serving families right here in the Stewart Park Plaza since 1977. Whether you're shopping for dress, casual, or in between, Larry and his staff are ready to help you check every name off your list. Experience the difference at the home of personal service and the shop that appreciates the customer, the Town Squire. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland. Well, I'm so glad to have my friends back with us as guest host again this year. We are joined by Bradley County Schools Director Dr. Linda Cash, Cleveland City Schools Director Dr. Jeff Elliott. Guys, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for doing this again.
You're welcome.
Oh, man,
You're
it's
welcome.
a joy to do this.
I really appreciate it. Brenda's also going to get into more details about, really, we could not do this without our school systems. We'll talk about that in just a second. I do want to pause, though. We have Dr. Linda Cash here, Director of Bradley County Schools, and let's take a side note here away from the Empty Stocking Fund for a moment. Dr. Cash, we do know a lot of people concerned at Bradley Central High School about the bed bug situation. But let me say this. In any story, there's a lot of rumors, a lot of innuendos, that sort of thing. I can't imagine how social media would be a problem. Anyway, Dr. Cash, I just want to turn things over to you for just a moment.
Sure. Well, I can tell you that with social media, it exploded far beyond what it was. But just to reassure everyone, we have had not one, but two exterminating groups come in, and both have assured us there is absolutely nothing there. It will take us a while to put the school back together from the work that they did to pull it apart, but we're very confident that we're good and we're ready to roll. So thank those of you who stuck with us and didn't believe everything you saw on social media. We appreciate those, but you deal with all kinds of things, and we're grateful that that is in the past and ready to roll this morning.
Thank you, Dr. Cash. Dr. Jeff Elliott, Cleveland City Schools. All right, so I said this earlier. I said a memo to all the teachers, all the staff, all over the city and county. We'd love to hear from them, Jeff, as you guys are here.
That's right. I tell you what, I challenged our team last week to call in or to donate this week. This was the final push, and we're moving into Saturday to give all those presents away, and we're just excited about it. We're challenging all our staff to donate and come out, and good response for that. I will say that our board, last week, our board chair challenged our board members to all donate and be 100% participation. So looking forward to hearing from some of those, hopefully this morning.
That's wonderful. Nate Tucker, of course, and Nate's been in a couple of times, honestly, to be honest with you. All right, so Brenda Lawson, we could not do this without these people right here.
Absolutely. 30-something years ago, we went to the directors at schools at that time and talked to them. And so the city and county schools have been participating in this for 30-something years. Mm-hmm. And we couldn't do it without the teachers and the staff at the schools. And we thank Dr. Cash and Dr. Elliott for allowing not just the teachers and staff, but the students. I mean, we just couldn't do it without it. I say all the time, you hear people talk about, teenagers. Well, let me tell you, people, in Bradley County, Cleveland, Tennessee, we have the best. They show up, they shop, they unload trucks, they wrap, they load trucks, they do whatever's necessary to make this program happen. But again, it starts with the school system and the staff at there who help us get the names of the families that need help this year.
All right, so I'm going to take just a quick time out. We're going to do some sports right here. Let me also say, and I'll put this call out, we're in the studio every day this week until the big finale Friday at Life Care, where, by the way, Bradley Central, Walker Valley, Cleveland High School, Lake Forest will all be, their show choirs will all be part of our finale on Friday as always. Start at 6 a.m. Friday morning until about 10 o'clock or so. We usually have to wait for Richie until about lunchtime. It's okay. So anyway, we'll be there. But in studio, when we're here, we can easily take phone calls on the air. And so Sheridan, who's much nicer than Bridget, by the way, is answering the phone back there. And she can, if we've got some boys and girls want to call in, especially with our school directors here this morning, love to have boys and girls on the air. So 423-614-6499. Let's do it. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. The college football playoffs are now set. Here we go. Indiana is the number one. Yeah, Jeff, I'm taking a breath there. The number one team in the nation. What?
Hell, what happened?
What? Indiana won, Ohio State 2. They beat Ohio State. Good morning, Carmen Lastoria. All of my, I don't know, Adam Lewis used to be from Ohio. I don't know if he's still a fan. He claims to be a UT fan. Anyway, all the Ohio State people, how upset are you? There are Brenda, I was going to say there are no Indiana fans. I guess there are a bunch of them now.
Yeah, me as one. I was so glad to see that Ohio State got beat.
Absolutely right.
They finally played a team.
Hello. Georgia, yeah, I guess we can't say that anymore, can we? Me included. Georgia 3, Texas Tech number 4. They all get first round buys. All right. First round now set Friday, December 19th. Alabama number 9 will be at Oklahoma number 8. Saturday number 10, Miami. There's the big controversy. Will be at number 7, Texas A&M. Number 11, Tulane. At number 6, Ole Miss. James Madison is in the playoffs. Number 12 at number 5, Oregon. Miami got the final spot. Notre Dame is out. Notre Dame announced they will not accept a bowl invitation. Folks, the bowls will go away sooner than later. I think it's pretty obvious by now. Tennessee will play Illinois. Get fired up for this in the Music City Bowl. You know, Shelton made a pretty good comparison. He said now the bowl games are like the NIT to March Madness. I mean, that's pretty much it. All right, so UT and Illinois, December 30th in Nashville. LSU, Houston in the Texas Bowl, December 27th. Vanderbilt, who had an outside hope of trying to get in the playoffs, yeah, right, will play Iowa in the ReliaQuest Bowl the 31st. And Michigan will play Texas December 31. All right, Dale Murphy did not get in the Hall of Fame. There was it seemed to be the biggest momentum ever for Murph to get in the Hall of Fame. He did not. And but Jeff Kent did. Jeff Kent is the only
from the job site
member of that group to get in. Friday night, I'm told by my friend George Gray that none other, it was unplanned, Ferguson Jenkins, the Hall of Fame baseball pitcher for the Chicago Cubs, came to Cleveland unannounced Friday night, went to the Elks Lodge, stayed for about 2 hours, a wonderful gentleman. We understand that Ferguson has friends in Cleveland, and he was on his way to go vote for this Hall of Fame in Orlando. All right, finally, we have the high school football all-region awards. This is courtesy of our friend Joe Cannon at the Cleveland Daily Banner. Did a great job on this. So here we go. Region 2 6A, Defensive Player of the Year, Bradley Central High School senior A.J. Westfield, who I was told by someone last night he is still going to Tulane, Linda Cash. And how about A.J. Westfield?
So excited, and not just that, and Dr. Elliott can affirm too, what a great kid, just a really, really good kid, and so we're excited for him, and excited that we have someone from our area, especially Bradley Central, going on, so he's fun to watch.
What about it, Jeff?
Man, he's an amazing kid. He's done a lot of great things in our community, and looking forward to see what he does in Tulane.
All right, so we've got a long list here. I'm going to get through it, but we feel as if we want to mention all of these players. Reggie Hubbard of Bradley is the Special Team Player of the Year. Bradley Assistant Coach, my buddy Brad Benefield, is the Defensive Coach of the Year. Chase Stevens at Walker Valley, Senior Quarterback's the Co-Offensive Player of the Year. Sawyer Boyd, heading to Miami of Ohio, Special Team Player of the Year at Walker Valley. Walker Valley Region 3 first-team players include Roman Yulo, Michael Wood, Aiden Burns, Tyler Goldman, and Andrew Duggan. All Region 2 6A first team for Bradley, Wiley Suskowitz, also Braden Carroll, Spencer McCooch, Luke Hagee, along with juniors Zane McIntosh, Brady Lewis, Cleveland High junior Kason McGowan. He says just eat more Old Fort. Max, hey, how do I say that, Dr. Elliott? Max Diatanellis?
That sounds good to me.
Sounds good to you. Also, Tyrese Westfield, senior Quentin Jones, junior and sophomore Daxton Evans. Also, Bradley senior Chris Myers, Anthony Perez, junior Tay Lindsay, plus all region academic honors go to Andrew Carroll, also Caleb Jackson, and Aiden Samanek. There we go. All right, let's get back on the empty stocking fund here. Guys, we need some help here. Do you guys have anything you want to mention here at the outset?
So I can tell you that I started texting last night telling everybody we were here. So Nancy Kaysen says count her in for $100. She's not calling in because she's sleeping in. And she challenges all board members from the county and the city to donate. And when she threw that challenge out there, I will tell you they started rolling in. Some more will come in this morning, but you have $100 from Vicky Beatty, Alan Smith, Amanda Lee, Josh Taylor, and I believe the others are going to be calling in. So you had a slew of them apparently sleeping in, and that's okay.
Hey, I want to mention for Nancy, she's had the red ribbon for many years.
Yes.
This is her final year of the red ribbon, so head on over there and see. Nancy is one of my favorite people in the world. Jeff Elliott, let me get an update from you.
Yeah, I did the same thing last night. Challenged our board again. Just a reminder of what Nate Tucker had challenged earlier in the week, and so we're looking forward to hearing from them anytime now for those donations. We're watching for those to come in. They said they were going to text or come by actually here to the studio, so waiting on that. We do have a special guest out in the lobby though that we'd like to invite in just a second. So we'll go in and go out there and get them and bring them in here in just a second. So.
We'll take a break. We're joined our guest host this morning, the directors of Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools. It is, of course, Dr. Linda Cash, Dr. Jeff Elliott. You can call or text in 423-614-6499. Dr. Cash.
I have a text from Tabitha Payne, our school nurse coordinator, and who is fabulous. She donated $100 online just now, and so she's not calling. She just says $100, and she appreciates everybody for their efforts.
Thank you, Tabitha. So, in order to do this justice, you need to go back and watch this on mixedtv.tv. But we have Dr. Kelly Kaiser. And I want to say he's dressed, for you on the radio, he's dressed as Elf on the Shelf. And I'd say that this costume is not the first time you've done this, nor is it just at Christmas time. Is that right, Dr. Kaiser?
Nor will it probably be the last time I'm required to wear this over the next 2 weeks. No one knows that I moonlight as the Elf on the Shelf in Southeast Tennessee.
It's amazing, and for you to be able to do the things you do and all these acrobatics and the places it's just incredible, really, Kelly.
Well, the Elf on the Shelf is known for being bad, and maybe that's what gives me the expertise for human resources is I've been there and done that. I do have some breaking news.
Okay.
We are breaking some Christmas news this morning. On my way back from the North Pole, as I was going through the Slade parking lot, I did pick up an envelope, and I noticed it says list update on it.
Oh, list
update.
Okay.
You can take that for what it means. And Cleveland, Bradley County, Tennessee update.
Okay, here we go.
Linda C. Good. Linda C. Good. That sounds like good news for Dr. K.
Yeah.
I would think that's Dr. Linda K.
Yes. Good.
And,
Good.
and then in blue, Jeff E. Good.
Good.
Oh, good.
That's a surprise.
That's a relief.
That's a surprise. I've known Jeff a long time.
Yeah, I know.
That's a surprise.
In gold, Bridget. Good with 2 gold stars.
Well, hang on 1 second. Now, Brenda Lawson, Bridget, where is she? Nowhere. She's not here. Who cares?
She's working on being good.
Which is exactly why it says see below, and there is a Steve H that is crossed out with 3 black check marks.
Oh my goodness! Really?
Bonus see above. I think that's why Bridget got her gold stars.
Well, I wondered if it was the IRS. I didn't know. That sounded familiar.
It's signed off, thanks St. Nick, with a P.S. Send cash to Elves at Empty Stocking Fund. So we got a little donation from the big man this morning. Hopefully it gets us kicked off with a good day here with the Empty Stocking Fund,
Thank
Steve.
you, Kelly, guys.
Not good news for you, though.
That's terrible. Look, I'm used to the cold. It's just fine.
Yeah, you've been insulted before, haven't you?
Especially Saturday night at the parade, man. Even though I was in an airplane, they were still insulting me. They didn't.
Well, you can be insulted. At least you're not in an elf costume right now.
Although some people say I am all the time. I don't know. Anyway, there he is, Dr. Kelly Kaiser. Jeff?
Yeah, the Elf on the Shelf has made some appearances already this year in Cleveland City Schools and is going to be making some more appearances along the way the next couple of weeks. But just a reminder of what a special time it is, and we just challenge and look out for encouraging all our individuals out there to give towards the Empty Stocking Fund. And so it is a fun time, and Elf on the Shelf brings a little bit of fun to our classrooms and our schools.
One of our longtime friends, Cleveland Board of Education member Peggy Pesterfield is here. Good morning, Peggy.
Good morning.
How you doing?
So far, so good.
Well, thank you for coming in and being a part of this.
Well, this is a wonderful project. We're so glad that you're doing this.
Absolutely. And I will point out, Peggy Pesterfield was my mother's French teacher.
Oh, très bien.
Whatever you say. I should have talked to my mom about French. I was just in France a couple of months ago. So,
really? Where all did you visit?
Just Paris.
Just Paris?
It was a fall break. Very quick trip.
Yeah.
But Peggy, why is this important to you, and why something like this that helps children at Christmas?
Well, I think anything that we can do for children, I think is good, because so many of them do not have enough, and they don't want anyone else to know about it. And we hope that we can help them, without them feeling bad about it.
Mm-hmm. Jeff, Peggy Pesterfield, Cleveland Board of Education.
Yeah, she's the first one in the studio today for us, and we're just so glad and appreciate all the years that Peggy, she's our longest serving board member now, and does phenomenal work, and is present in a lot of different of our community adventures that we have along the way. Just a couple of weeks ago, I had a great time serving with her, ringing the bell for Salvation Army in front of Walmart. We had a really good day today, but I appreciate Peggy's leadership over the years and being here this morning. Thank you, Ms. Pesterfield.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Great to see you. We're going to take I'll tell you what, we'll take a break here for a little music. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. Good morning, and my man Teddy Swims. Well, Christmas music with Teddy.
From the job site to the showroom, we've got the top brands you know at the prices that work for your bottom line. With over 30 locations across the Southeast and over 80 years of service, no one supports contractors in our communities like we do. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful, because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
It 'twas the night before Christmas when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, because they were all sleeping on their mermaid mattresses. You're in clearance savings up to 50% off. All closeouts must go. Only at Mermaid Mattress.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
With some Christmas music. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. It's 4 minutes before 8 a.m. We are on the 55th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. Go to the phones now. The principal of Ocoee Middle School, Dr. Corey Lemberg, joins us. Dr. Lemberg, good morning.
Morning, Steve. How you guys doing this morning?
We are doing great, and you know, your school is the site of our Empty Stocking Fund party, what this whole thing's about, this coming Saturday.
We are. It is it's really a great week for us here at Ocoee Middle. We have really come to enjoy hosting this thing, and this was a deal set up a long time ago by Ron Spangler. And when you guys, just the impact, it's humbling every year, Steve, when we get into this week, thinking about the impact this has had. I mean, going back to Reverend Littlefield and what Brenda has done and what you've done to keep this thing going, man, the thousands of kids that it's impacted and families. We're just honored to play a small part and use the gifts that the Lord's given us here to bless the community. So thanks for letting us be a part of it.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. And Brenda, again, we really appreciate Dr. Lemberg.
We appreciate you and your staff so much, and the children that always help us unload the gifts and get everything organized on that day. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. So we're looking forward to it for sure.
Dr. Cash, anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, well, if for anyone who has the opportunity to be a part of that, and I have to say, when they're there, you've got students and counselors and principals and community members. You have both school systems administration there. It's just a fun thing to see, and it is exceptionally well organized. The traffic most of the time moves pretty steadily, and it's just an honor to be part of such a fabulous thing. And I'm always thinking I should be helping, but I get in the way, and I can tell nobody's brave enough to say, if you'll just stand over there, we'll be fine. But I try to do that. But I try to do that. But so thankful, especially having the privilege to be centralized enough to host it and move that traffic through, and to our families for being so cooperative. But without those guidance counselors really recognizing who really needs it, we would be fumbling a little bit. So I think there has to be a shout out to those people.
Is that right, Corey?
Yeah, it really takes a team effort. And I tell you, it starts not only with you guys organizing the event, but the amount of money that has been given by businesses. I know Brenda personally has put in just lots of funds over the years to just making this thing happen. It takes a big team, and it starts with you guys and the support from our directors of schools. I mean, Dr. Cash, Dr. Elliott, this is an important day for them because at the end of the day, their heart's to take care of kids, and as principals, teachers, we want to teach them the standards and all that sort of stuff, but we have to meet the needs of these families and kids, and that's really what we're here for. And so we're just, like I said, it's a big deal, and from a donation standpoint, we do want to kind of kick this off. I know you've had some principals already giving donations, and my colleagues, I think, are going to be calling in this morning. But Dr. Cash asks us every year, hey, look, don't give me anything for Christmas. Pour this stuff into the kids. Do this thing for your school. Do this thing for the Empty Stocking Fund. And so the Principals Association is going to donate $250 this morning.
Wow, thank you.
In honor of Dr. Cash for her support and the things that she does. And there's lots of stuff that these directors of schools put in. There's a lot of things they do behind the scenes to make these things happen. But we just know that these events are near and dear to them. So, Dr. Cash, Merry Christmas to you. We're going to give $250 to the event. And then also from a personal standpoint, I want to challenge my colleagues and friends out there, the principals. Lauren and I are going to give $100 this morning personally.
Thank you.
To the event. And so, friends, get to calling in, and let's get this thing rolling. Cleveland City, Bradley County. There's one thing. We're a strong community. We're better together. And I tell you, we've got lots of things that Bradley County schools and Cleveland City schools come together well on. And this is one of those events that we all it impacts all of us. So like I said, thanks for letting us be a part of it.
Thank you so much, Corey. And we've just heard from Amy Tinsley. Amy, her annual donation of $100. Thank you, Amy. And by the way, Amy, who was a longtime assistant coach to Jason Reuter with the Barrettes and their 3 championships in a row, is now joining us on our broadcast team with Gary Ornby for Bradley basketball. on our stations. Looking forward to that. I believe, Jeff Elliott, you've got an update from one of your board members.
I do. Mr. Andy Lay has texted in. He has donated. The Lays have donated $200 to the Empty Stocking
Thanks,
Fund.
guys.
So thank you to Andy Lay and for his commitment to Cleveland City Schools, serving on the board, and also for giving today. Also had come in here from our Cleveland High athletic director. He and his wife, Jenna Morris, Al and Jenna Morris, $100 donation today for Empty Stocking Fund. I appreciate Al and his leadership with our athletic department at Cleveland High School. So thank you, Al.
And I believe we also heard from Matt Coleman, who is a Cleveland Board of Education member, and he's giving.
Yes, he's giving. He's headed this way to come in here in just a few minutes. He texts. So thank you to Mr. Coleman. And so we'll let him come in here in just a minute, and we're excited for that. I do want to go back to what Corey was saying. A shout out to all that Ocoee does to host this. I appreciate the partnership and their leadership, and again, just a good remembrance of Ron Spangler and all the leadership that he did with the Empty Stocking Fund. I know that was dear and near to his heart and to his family's heart, and so shout out to the Spanglers and for all that Ron has done to get us to this point at Ocoee Middle School.
That's just tremendous. We're going to pause right here. It's 8:03, and we're going to head to the new hour right here. Brenda, let's I tell you what, let's just do a running total right here at this point. Where are we here as we cross 8 o'clock hour?
We're at $79,040.38.
There we go. That's a good number, yeah.
And Steve, just a reminder to anyone, if you can't get through on the line, you can text any of us and we'll accept your donation. Come on, guys, let's cross the line and get it. Maybe we hit over 100,000 between this week and next week. So let's pull together and text us, and right away you can go online. You can do anything. We're just appreciative of all that you do.
For the Cleveland Christmas Party for Children, which is this coming Saturday. We're going to take a quick break right here. Again, you can call, text 423-614-6499, or go online to mymix1041.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Pelosi. The Supreme Court today is hearing arguments in a case about President Trump firing Federal Trade Commissioner Rebecca Slaughter without cause. The court ruled 90 years ago President Roosevelt broke the law doing the same thing.
Slaughter points to a decades-old Supreme Court ruling that already found the removal clause means one must demonstrate inefficiency, neglect of duty, or malfeasance in office.
Fox's Jessica Rosenthal. The Senate is going to vote on Democrats' bill to extend the Affordable Care Act subsidies for 3 years as early as Thursday.
That bill that is expected to hit the Senate floor this week is a Democratic proposal. Dems are pushing for a 3-year extension of ACA subsidies, something Republicans have made clear they won't vote for. Republicans, for their part, are also split between members who want an overhaul of Obamacare and those who are worried about the political consequences.
Fox's Madeline Rivera. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Good morning to all of you on a very busy Monday morning here as we go to local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And it was a great Main Street Christmas parade on Saturday night. One of the best ever, people are saying. Thousands of people were there, but it ended in a terrible situation. There was a young boy who, I understand, I know that the child has been identified on social media. We are not doing that at this time until we confirm some things, but The juvenile is recovering. He fell off of a float. This was at Bradley. This is after the parade. Of course, Bradley's a staging area of all of the floats. As they were coming back, the Bradley County Sheriff's Department is saying that he fell off a float and was run over by the trailer that he was on. This was actually the end of the parade. Happened in the parking lot of Bradley Central High School. The child's identity has not been released. As I said, though, his family has been very public in their thanks to everyone who's reached out. But anyway, deputies and medical personnel responded immediately. The child was alert at the scene, thank God, taken to the hospital. The child is in ICU and in good spirits, we're told this morning. Understands 6 broken ribs, internal bleeding. They are monitoring that this morning. We received an update early this morning on this, but the child was taken to a Chattanooga hospital and is there this morning. The family is thanking everyone for their support. And by the way, Main Street Cleveland says in a statement this morning or last night, they're deeply saddened by the accident, but grateful for the fast response from emergency crews. The remainder of the Christmas parade went on as planned. Of course, again, this was after they had been through the parade. It was one of the biggest. Actually, it was the biggest parade in the history of Cleveland on Saturday night. Bradley Medical, best overall float. Cleveland Utilities, nonprofit winner. Council Baptist won in the religious category. Bradley Central High School Skill USA named top high school, middle school entry. Boy Scouts, Troop 101, elementary division. Remax Shelby DeTore won the commercial small division. Mars Wrigley was the commercial large category. And the special lighting honors went to Lamcon and Bradley Concrete. And another story we'll cover here, and that is, and Dr. Cash, if you were with us about 40 minutes ago or so, addressed this, but the situation with the bed bugs at Bradley Central High School has been put to rest. There has, after now 2 very professional checks. I spoke with Patrick Spangler, the principal, on Saturday. All clear has been given. A lot of, can you imagine rumors on social media? Oh, I can't believe it. Can you? Rumors and innuendo, that sort of thing. But everything is now just fine. All right. Well, I saw this lady at the parade just the other night. Renee Diamond is a Cleveland Board of Education member. Renee, good morning.
Good morning.
And we have Autumn O'Brien with a Barbara Ector. What's the full name of the?
Barbara's Market.
Barbara's Market.
Yes.
At the Denning Center. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Wonderful.
Renee, I know you're here for the Empty Stocking Fund. Tell me about that.
Yes, it's a great cause every year. I've heard so much about you this year, and can't wait to find out more about all that you've done. It's just a wonderful thing. You know, as I was walking around the parade, noticing so many children, and those with obviously all of the things they need, but then also so many in need, and it really is touching. So I'm excited to donate $200 this morning.
Well, thank you, Renee, very much.
Thank you so
very,
much.
very much. Autumn O'Brien, now you guys are playing a special role this year, aren't you?
Yes, we sure are. So we have been so fortunate to be able to host Empty Stocking Fund at the Denning Center. They've been using 4 of our classroom spaces for gift wrapping. And I was a part of Empty Stocking Fund as a Lee student and then as a Lee employee. And so it's really nice to be able to kind of see all of the pieces together. And we actually did a lot of that work through the Denning Center for our families because our families are coming to visit each week. So we were able to do the application process right there in the building with them, which has been really great. And if they had any questions about any of our families or needed some assistance, translation services, I think that was a big one to be able to assist them. So it's been a really nice partnership. We just loved having them in the building and seeing all the different people coming in and volunteering. And I guess, just like Renee said, being able to really see the families that are impacted because we work with them regularly. We're over 300 families that we're working with ongoing right now. And just to be able to assist them in holiday gift assistance, and we've, been able to do a lot of other things in that area as well. So it's been really nice to be partnering with them and be behind the scenes in that sense.
Brenda, how about that? How about the
Yes,
donation?
it's really worked out well, and it was I say that God answered a prayer because I put my office building up for sale, and it sold, and so we were in a panic saying, hey, what are we going to do? My first option was, I guess I'll just have everybody at my house.
I mean, we'll do that still. We can still do that.
Autumn said yes.
Yes, Autumn
She's not being invited anywhere.
Yeah. Autumn and Kelly Bender came through and said, hey, we would like to propose something to you. Why don't you let us help with the gifts? And we're like, oh, that's an answer to prayer, because we really wasn't sure where we were going and what we were going to do. We were going to have to hastily try to find a place. But anyway, we so appreciate everything the city schools do, and it has worked out beautifully. They've gave us all the volunteers are saying, because when we wrapped at my office, they had to go up steps. So all the volunteers, it's all one level, no steps. That's been a lot of volunteers said, we are so thankful you went somewhere that didn't have steps.
Don't have to climb the stairs.
But it has been great. But I don't think Autumn really realized what she was signing up for.
It's always something new every day over there, so it's just fun.
Merry Christmas to both of you. Thank you so very much. Mike Thomason's here with Andrew Johnson Bank. Come on up, Mike. Hello. Mike, 50 years of Andrew Johnson Bank, and you guys hosted a very special event for us last week, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, Thursday we celebrated here in Cleveland. We've been in Cleveland 16 years. That's hard to believe, Steve.
We were there that morning, that kickoff.
I've been here longer than that, but we won't talk about all that. But no, it's a great time of year. We're having fun. The Empty Stocking Fund has been a part of our deal forever. You guys have done a great job, Brenda and Steve, and everybody that works on it. It's just this community's really comes together.
They do. What's happening at Andrew Johnson Bank, not only as we finish this year, but heading into 26?
Well, we're just, you're right. We're trying to close out the year. We're having another record year. We're growing. We're a community bank. We're in 5 communities in East Tennessee, and Cleveland's one of the main ones. So we're continuing to add people, always looking to grow in all business areas. So.
Steve needs to do some volunteer time to get off that naughty list.
Yes, he does.
Yes. I really do. I really do. So, Mike, tell us where you're located here in Cleveland.
So we're downtown at 555 North Ocoee Street, and then we're also at 4425 North Ocoee Street. So we have 2 offices for your for convenience, and just come by and see us. We're making loans. We like. We try to get to know our customers. We know our customers' names. We're small enough to be able to do that, but we're big enough to be able to offer, a lot of the services that a lot of the banks offer. So.
And I know they can go to the website
That's
also.
right, AndrewJohnsonBank.com.
All right. Mike, thank you.
Thank you.
Lisa and everybody that you guys have been with us for many, many years. And the Kiwanis Club. So thank you so much.
It's a busy time of year. Thank you for what you do.
Thanks, Mike. Great to see you. All right, now I want to bring in Keith McAfee. Come on in, Keith, Shane, Laura. You guys come on over here. So the talk of the parade Saturday night, and I invited these guys in because I want a little context. Because there was an airplane, Keith, in the parade.
Yes.
Okay, so now, we all kept this under wraps for a long time, so now we're able, of course, it's happened.
Right.
Keith, good morning. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great, Steve. Trying to recuperate from walking and then also being in the cold weather, so I apologize if I don't have my
No, it's just a way for you to make excuses on a horrible appearance, obviously. So anyway, so talk about how this all came together.
Well, I guess it actually, so we'll go back a year. It's actually been a year since I've been at the airport now.
Ours has been a long year.
Yes, it has. Last Thursday, I celebrated 1 year as taking the position for the director. And when I was brought in again, we talked about this before, that think outside the box, try to connect the airport to the community, try to connect the the airport to the region and the eastern United States and things like that. So as we know, that's been the goal. So one of the things that I wanted to do was, Laura and I had conversations about how do we get the airport known, and I had a brainiac idea, about 3 months ago, and I said, we need an airplane and we need to put it in the parade. So I started searching high and low, contacts, friends. We found this airplane up in Maryland, and so we went and bought this airplane and we brought it down here. Shane actually went up to get it for us, and when he picked it up, I don't think he had any idea what we were going to do with it, because it was literally, I mean, you've heard the term skin and bones. This was more bones than it was skin. And so we brought the airplane down here. We kept it under wraps. I mean, like you said, the goal was not to tell anybody what was going on. I mean, probably a basket full of people knew what was going on. We took the airplane. The tenants of the Jetport actually raised almost $7,000 to actually refurbish the airplane, and so that we could modify it to put it on the float, because this was an actual flying airplane at one time, and it had a wingspan of over 20 feet. And we had to do a lot of modifications, but they all came together and said we need to do this. A lot of the lights that we used were runway lights from the old Hardwick Field, so there was a lot of history that involved in this float. We had the beacon from the old Hardwick Field that we had found that it was totally demolished. We fixed it up. The Pie Center was involved. We had this local the Civil Air Patrol group was involved. And most people, it was really fun watching the float go down the street when people saw an airplane and then they saw a sign behind it, and then they realized that there was a rope between them and that the airplane was pulling a banner.
Yes.
So, and just seeing the people's looking at it and they're realizing, well, that's what it was. So, but the truth of the matter is I couldn't have done it without the tenants of the airport. I mean, and there's several out there. I couldn't have done it without Shane going to get it, Laura believing in, even she's the budget officer for the airport, and she said, I'm in, we're in. And then, the Civil Air Patrol, those kids, they had to pull this banner, they had to hold this banner this whole time, and they did a really amazing job. And then the Cleveland Middle School dance team, and they were our flight attendants. They were dressed up as flight attendants, and it was just really amazing. So,
Laura, it's you've been in Cleveland a long, long time. What did you think when he first said this?
Well, by the time he mentioned this, nothing surprises me. None of Keith's ideas surprises me. When he showed me the pictures of the plane, I was like, "We're gonna buy what?" But it really, I could see the vision and the excitement, and this is not something that was just done for the parade. This is a prop that we can use for lots of community activities, and again, our goal is to bring the community to the airport, have your family reunions, have your birthday parties, your field trips, our special community events, our Halloweens and stuff. So this is something that's going to be used for a lot of things, and it was just kind of an introductory to have it at the parade and let everybody see the excitement that we have for the community. And it was exciting to have all the different groups come in and join us. The students that got involved, the dancers were super excited to be there and be a part. And as Keith said, the Civil Air Patrol, they helped put things together for us and do things. So the community involvement is people are catching the vision and they're joining in with us, and we're really excited about that.
Shane Hall, you went to Maryland. Shane Hall Outdoor Services. Tell me about that.
That was an experience. He sent me, they had contacted me back in July, I believe it was, and asked for if I could go get that plane for him. It was in Union Bridge, Maryland. So he sent me a picture or two, and then gave them a price to take care of that, and went up and took care of it. Picked it up, I think it was July the 30th.
Yeah, something like that.
And delivered it to those guys, and then, we were able to partner up with them during the parade. And we appreciate all of our partnerships in the community, but that's how it all took place. We do everything from dirt work to tree work to transport, a little bit of everything. So, but no, it was an honor to be a part of the parade. It was an honor to be able to go get that for these guys, and we're looking forward to continue to build this relationship.
Steve, I'd like to just say that because of Shane, we actually had the youngest person on our float in the whole parade, 1 month old.
We had a one. That's right.
Yeah,
Shane's granddaughter.
Yep.
That's
Yep,
right.
1 month old. Steve, one last final thing about the airplane, and seeing how I have everybody from education right here. We actually, we did this airplane in such a manner that if a school, an elementary, a high school, or a middle school, or any kind of function, you're having a STEAM or you want to talk about aviation, we can actually bring the airplane to a school. We can set it up in a gym. We can set it up. It's totally transportable, and it can be set up within 15 minutes. And we can talk
Is
about
the pilot included?
I don't think they'd want that pilot.
Well, I was honored to finally get to fly a plane. And you told me I was flying it. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what you said.
Yep, we had to shoehorn you in, but it was.
That was interesting. Brendan also was there.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Yes.
How much did you have to pay him to keep a secret?
Well, we have
Good question.
we have property on the back side of the airport that nobody goes. So we had a hole dug for him. We showed him.
Hey, Laura, how do people reach out to the Jetport if they want to come and participate in something or schedule something?
So you can reach us. The best thing to do would probably be to send me an email, and that is lduncan@clevelandtn.gov. That keeps me straight. So that would be the best way to come schedule something. You're welcome to call the Jetport at any time. Our website's currently being redone, so if you visit the website, just know that something bigger is coming. But
Okay.
follow us on social media. Facebook is Cleveland TN Regional Jetport.
And then Shane Hall Outdoor Services. How can people get a hold of you, buddy? Come a little closer if you know that.
Same way.
Stand in the hallway.
Just you can find us on social media, Hall Outdoor Services, halloutdoorservices.com, or give me a call at 423-785-6283. Anything, like I said, dirt work, tree work, transport, we can take care of it.
Thank you, guys, and thanks for including us. We appreciate it. Judge Clay Collins is here. We're going to segue a little bit. We got a lot of folks understand here. I want to get really serious for a moment. Thank you, guys. I want to get really serious for a moment. I invited Judge Collins in. Judge and I serve together on the ATS, the Bridge Board. And Clay, you put out a social media post. Has it been a couple months ago, maybe?
About 2 months ago, yeah.
So I want to. The post literally had millions and millions of reactions and that sort of thing. I'm just going to turn it over to you because I thought it would. I wanted to have you in anyway, but then I thought, you know what? The Empty Stocking Fund would be a wonderful opportunity to do this. So, Judge Collins, I want to turn things over to you, buddy. Tell me about this post you made.
Sure. Well, so I'm the criminal sessions judge here in Bradley County, and we had a young man, 28 years old, in our community that passed away by himself in the woods. And he was someone that was in and out of my court, low-level crimes usually, criminal trespass, disorderly conduct, and he had severe mental issues. He also had drug issues as well, and there's a lot of time to tie in. But when I heard he had passed away, I was like, man, something needs to be done, and I'm tired of kind of me being the only one knowing, the police being the only ones knowing, the immediate families, EMS, and people like that respond to that type of thing. So I posted kind of about his life and the life that he had, and it blew up because I think, and it was encouraging to me because a lot of times when you're dealing with mental illness, as far as helping people or trying to, you feel kind of alone. I think a lot of families feel alone, and when Chase's post went viral, it had I think almost 20 million individual views. It had over 100,000 shares because people see the need out there. We see people. There's streets in this town that if you drive down, you see 20 people or more that are really battling with mental illness. And the answer right now for society really is, okay, well, we'll put them in the streets, and then when they do something, we'll bring them to a criminal judge. And I'm trained to the rules of evidence and protecting victims' rights and defendants' rights and getting justice when someone's convicted. And I'm being asked every day, and criminal judges around the country are being asked, hey, you need to figure out, how to treat schizophrenia, and you need to figure out how to treat people that have bipolar disorder. And that's a lot of what we see. And when I get off the radio today, I'm going to go to court, and I'm sure that I'm going to see people from this weekend who are arrested with severe mental issues. And the system, to me, is just not working. So that's why I made that post, because it's like we need to be able to offer help to people that isn't just go live on the streets and then go to jail and then go live on the streets. And Really, in Chase's case, the cost to society was his life. He died alone in the woods. But in a lot of these cases, people act out when they have mental illness, and then the cost is the victim. The cost is the family of victims, and it's not a good system. So, I don't have all the answers. I appreciate you bringing me on. I know it's a totally different thing from what from the empty stocking,
I
but
think it ties in because in certain ways, and that is helping people and finding a way to help people. I mean, our empty stocking fund didn't just happen. I mean, it's evolved over the years, and I think this evolves over the years, doesn't it?
It does. And what you're doing here is huge because, as these folks here can say, mental illness can manifest at all different ages, and a lot of times they see it in the schools. Chase's story, he had a mother. I've talked to his father as well, and they loved him. They tried so many things, but when he reached to be an adult, he chose the life he chose. And it's a difficult thing, and a lot of times I think families feel like they're fighting that alone. And they're not. And that's what I think is so encouraging about that post is all the people that want to help and have reached out to me to help. And like I said, I don't really have all the answers because I'm a criminal judge. That's what I do. But it has sparked some conversations.
I was going to say, what's happened since then? Where are we now?
Well, I've been reached out. The Speaker of the House for Tennessee has reached out to me, and hopefully we're going to get a meeting together. I've talked to some of our local legislators, and I'm going to really be thinking more about that as well. I've talked to local Judge Andrew Morgan, who's the juvenile judge, and he sees it obviously at the younger end. And I think it's sparking a thing. The post, one of the points of that is we closed down asylums and mental institutions because there were abuses. And we said, well, we don't want to institutionalize people, but then we just threw everyone out onto the streets and the woods and the jails and the prisons. And so I'm hopeful we can, as a society, say, hey, there's probably a better way to treat schizophrenia than just say, okay, you're going to jail for 9 months. Okay, you're going to prison for, and it's just a cycle right now. And you see, we've seen some incidents just in this country in the last few months, I feel like, of people that have mental illness that have taken the lives of others. And they should have never really been out just on the streets to roll that dice, to take that gamble as a society. So I'm hopeful, and again, for Chase, a kind young man, very sweet young man. That's why I posted that. He was always respectful.
You humanized him
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
And when I saw the picture, I knew him. I didn't know him, but I knew of him. Right. I had seen him.
Yeah.
And I think that's also a part of it is showing compassion to people, and being compassionate to people.
Right.
And these are maybe people, like you say, you may see them, but you don't know them. And so I think one of the great things you did is you humanized him. This was a person that he had parents, that sort of thing.
Right. Well, and I agree. And I think as a society, when we say, okay, we're going to close this down and throw them to the streets, that's really more inhumane than the way we were doing it. So I'm hopeful from this that we can really reach out to help people. I'm happy for the Empty Stockings Fund because it comes along families that may have an issue early on and says, okay, we're going to help you early on and get resources so you don't feel alone. So
Steve, to come back to what you said, in the school system, more like in the last 6 to 8 years, we've seen such a shift that the onset of the mental illness and the emotional distress has escalated and elevated. And so with that, we are asking our legislators for more social workers, more guidance counselors, because we want to be able to help before they leave us. Because right now they're mandated to stay with us until the age of 18. But what we know is when they're released, if there's nothing there to help, to support, to guide, everything from our physicians, and it's I think it's throughout society. So I want to say thank you for bringing that to a big public eye. But know that that it's earlier than when they're adults. Like you said, the parents knew, they tried to help, but parents don't know where to go either. So I think I appreciate our legislators really taking a look at this. And the Speaker Sexton, I think, is a good person to help us influence that and guide that. So thank you.
Thank you.
Deb?
Yeah, I'll chime in here. Yeah, the mental health aspect of it is huge, and early intervention obviously whatever we can do in the school system, we're here to help out with that. And one of the things we started seeing in the recent years is just how early that is and the trauma that these students, even before they come to us, have experienced. And so one of the things that we're trying to do is to connect families to some mental health first aid training and things like that, so that anything that we can do to connect with, we see a lot of families come through our doors, through our schools, and students who are in need from the early ages all the way up to graduating and moving beyond. And so we're trying to figure out ways, like you said, is to connect families in our community, to wrap our arms of love, but also support and say, we're here to work with you during this time. And so I appreciate what you're doing and what our community does, like Empty Stocking Fund, reaching out to provide these needs, but there are so many needs as far as mental health is concerned, and so we have to be proactive in this. And so I'm glad we're able to highlight this morning.
That's why I really thought it went together. I know it seems different, but I thought Judge and I were talking at one of our ATS board meetings last few weeks, and I said, just come in. I wanted to come in anyway, but I thought this is perfect. So Judge Collins, thank you so much. And again, thank you for humanizing this young man.
Well, I appreciate you having me, and I appreciate the response it's had, and hopefully we can springboard. So I'm very appreciative.
Hey, stay in touch with me if you will. On
Yes,
this.
sir.
We'll
Good to
keep
see.
updating the public. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Judge Clay Collins. All right, now we're going to bring on one of my classmates from Cleveland High School. We've got Matthew Coleman. It's not a press conference, Matt.
No, I like the two mics, though.
I know you do. And from the Logan Thompson Law Firm, but also, of course, Cleveland Board of Education member. Plus, I think we've got Elizabeth Kaler on the phone here. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning.
All right, so, and I've known Elizabeth most of my life, so I want to start with Matthew Coleman, though. Hey, buddy, you sent Dr. Elliott and I a text here.
Well, I was driving by and listening, and of course, I got the message last night. I don't know. I love this program. I love what Brenda's done for so many years, and I think that I guess the message I would send out to the public is the people that are being served by this are the people that are in our schools, and this is just a great day to do that and to reach out and show our support for loving on these kids, because I didn't hear everything that you and Clay were talking, but it just reminds me that, as my brother started teaching, his administration said, I want you to be the father for these kids whose fathers are not around. I want you to love on them, pray with them, hug on them. And so often these kids need that. Parents are probably the biggest influence that these kids have, and when those parents aren't there, the school steps in at all levels. And Brenda's done this for so many years, just loving on these kids. And I think that passion, that love, those open arms, and to some degree these gifts make those kids feel special, and hopefully will be a brighter future.
It's changed lives over the years, and
Absolutely.
we've seen it we've seen it on and on, where Brenda, a toy, and this goes back to the 1940s, but a toy can really show the love of God. To a child.
Exactly. Or just a new warm coat or a pair of tennis shoes.
Absolutely. You never know when you're going to touch some child's life. I was talking to some of our SROs the other day, just the influence that they make in each of these kids' lives every day, just being there for them, being a smiling face and a protective arm around them. So the numbers that I think you shared to the board a couple of weeks ago, about how many kids were impacted in the city and the county school systems is just amazing. And so I appreciate all you do. So we did make a donation. I think some of the others are out talking to Jody and Carolyn in the hallway there. So
Send them on in. Yeah, bring them on in.
Knock on that.
I don't know if they can hear that.
It's like my house, just start yelling through the hallways.
Hey, we're not very fancy around here. I think all the people here know that. I want to go to thank you, Matt, so much. I want to go to Elizabeth Kaler. Some of my friends are coming in. Elizabeth, good morning on the phones here.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning. So I'm happy to report that as we collected some money at the district office, we have $555
Whoa!
to send your way.
Woohoo! Whoa! Thank you so much, Elizabeth. And I say this every year, but you and I have been friends because of your mother, the late great Helen Lee, who was one of the great teachers that I ever remember. She was at Stewart School when I was there as a child, and I know you knew my grandfather, and your grandfather actually built our church, so we go back a long way. So but you understand what this program really does.
Absolutely, and if I could just speak to a very recent experience, on Friday of this past week, I had the opportunity to wrap some of the presents that students are going to receive. It is very humbling. Very humbling. I got choked up at one point just looking at some of the things that these students are receiving as their Christmas gifts, and this is based on things they've asked for. And when you see it firsthand like that, it just really has an impact, and you start to realize the importance of people contributing in this way.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Elizabeth. Dr. Cash, thank you so much to the central office.
You're
That's
welcome.
wonderful.
You're welcome. They are amazing people, and even giving through the central office, so many of them have given even more. You know, and I did want to point out that Dawn Cox and Melissa Presswood gave $100, and they sent me a message, and this is supporting the judge. It says, this is, you know, always wanting to support mental health and helping ensure every student thrives, and they say Merry Christmas. So I just feel like there's so many that are giving that I'm sure we'll list, but for them, that's the work that they do, and so appreciative of them sending that in.
Thank you so much. Hey, Elizabeth, thank you very much for doing this. We really appreciate
You
it.
bet. And Dr. Cash may have already announced, but my family is also personally contributing. And so I'm right now shouting out to my counterpart in Cleveland City. My counterpart as the elementary supervisor there, Kelly Bender. Now it is your turn to contribute.
Hey, Elizabeth, hang on. She's here.
Yeah.
She's here.
Kelly is here.
And we've got I will say we got Cleveland Walker Valley basketball tomorrow night. We got Bradley Cleveland Friday night. It's a big week. Let the competition start this morning.
Yeah.
Let it start here.
Yeah.
We've also got Jody Riggins. We've got Carol Ingram. Come on.
You just got challenged.
All right.
Elizabeth's challenge.
Taylor's on there, and she's wanting to challenge.
Yeah, just say hi. Say hi. Kelly's here. Say hi to. And by the way, Kelly's headed
Good
to
morning,
blue.
Kelly Bender.
Hi, Elizabeth
Good morning,
Kaler.
Kelly Bender. I have donated, and so tag, you're it.
Well, baby sister, I will match whatever you've done.
There you go.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Does that work for you?
That works.
You know, we'll probably go a little higher because, you know, we're just a little bit more. You know,
take it up a notch.
I'm
There you
always
go.
going to take that challenge from Bradley County. So, you know what? You think of who you wanted to go to from me, but I will match you and go a little higher. I don't even know what you pledged.
Okay.
She pledged $100. I'll do $200.
There
There you go. Tag whoever you want in Bradley County to be it. You name them, Elizabeth.
Okay, let's see. Let's tag Dana Yost.
That's a good one.
Dana Yost.
Dana has already given, so I'm sure she'll come up with more. And we also have Amber Winters and Shannon and Zach Pike have given. They just keep coming in.
Well, go ahead and read
you know,
any you guys have. I want to turn things over to you, then we'll talk with our board members here.
Okay.
So I think you know, Zach and his wife Amber, and we had Dana, and we had Dawn and Melissa and Elizabeth Kaler. We had the Bradley County Central Office, and they continue to come in. There are a lot of people giving online that will come through as well.
Yes, Jeff.
Yeah, we totaled up our principal gifts and our admin gifts from our central office, and they totaled over $1,000 together.
Wow.
So the pledges that have come in, and they'll be giving over the next time here this morning. So thank you to our administrative team for their leadership and support of the Empty Stocking Fund.
Absolutely. I want to say, hey, Elizabeth, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
bet.
Merry Christmas. All right, we're going to say hello to Carolyn Ingram, Jody Riggins from the Cleveland Board of Education. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Jody, good morning to you. What does all this mean to you and Gary Riggins?
Oh, it's a precious time to be giving to kids. And
you knew Reverend Littlefield?
Oh, yeah.
That's that.
And I remember you were our neighbor. He would go out in the yard and preach.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
Still do.
You do.
Although nobody listens anymore. So
It was
Carolyn Ingram.
fun to watch him growing up.
Well, thank you, Jody.
He had a
Carolyn,
wonderful family, wonderful
Thank
family.
you so much. Thank you, Jody, and you as well. You as well. Carolyn, you saw it for years.
I did. Started way back when I was principal at Yates, and Miss Lawson over here, I had her children, and we always did just over the top for the Empty Stocking Fund. We'd go shopping, and it was just what a great, great legacy it has here. And thanks to Brenda and her vision for what she sees for our children. And just, I want to say thank you for all that they do here in Cleveland. What a wonderful, wonderful city we have, who gives so much and so far above. And I just am so proud to be a part of it.
That's it. Yes. Hey, we just heard from our buddy Shane Hall, who was just here. Hall Outdoor Services, $200. Thank you so much. Hall Outdoor Services, $200. Sadly, we'll never see it, but at least he got an announcement. That's fine. I'm kidding. Thank you, Shane.
We also have Liz Moffett, who's my administrative assistant, who gave. She's out there rocking. She also collected all that other money. So, yeah, she.
Thank you, Liz.
So, a shout out to Liz.
Well, Jeff?
Yeah, I'll just chime in here. Thank you to our Cleveland Cities Board. We've heard from all of our board members, and they've answered the call today. Nate Tucker challenged them at our board meeting. Nate came through, and he wanted me to reiterate the gratefulness to all our school board members for coming through this morning. So thank you.
Thank you all very much.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate
Merry
it.
Christmas.
God, Merry Christmas. God bless you.
Christmas.
Thank you,
We
Jody.
are-
Thanks, Matt.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you, buddy. Go put somebody in a headlock.
So we have a new pledge. I think they're up in Kelly. It says, from Cherie Morgan, in honor of my Pathway students. Greg and I give $250. So that's Greg and Cherie Morgan. So thank you. We appreciate that.
I see Cherie at all kinds of grocery stores. So, hey, Cherie, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, well, let's keep the momentum going here. You can call us at 423-614-6499, volunteer Ridipest Mix line, or text in on the Cleveland State text line and get in touch with us there. We're going to take a quick break right here. It's 17:09. Let's keep the momentum going. Back in just a second.
Hey, are you doing okay? I'm fine. I'm just a little tired. Have you not been...
For your inner child and your grown-up cravings, the new grilled cheese bacon burger. Angus beef, bacon, and Swiss and American cheese melting on our soft buttery sourdough. And our new grilled cheese breakfast sandwich with sausage or bacon and a fried egg. Only at Hardee's.
My name is Mark Roadtruck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect. At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Time to get a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast right here. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
The
holidays are here, and I can't think of a better gift for your loved ones or for yourself than a great night's sleep. Take advantage of holiday savings at Mermaid Mattress, and we can deliver free to you or your loved ones right up until Christmas Eve. Mermaid Mattress, where you'll always get a better mattress for a better price.
Today, considerable cloudiness, slight chance of rain showers, high of 45 degrees tonight. Clouds will decrease, low of 30 degrees tomorrow. Intervals of cloud and sunshine, high of 49 degrees. Your current Milligan Vane temperature stands at 40 degrees. MilliganVane.com. As we take a look at the Langley roofing radar, we currently have fog in the area with a light drizzle.
All right, thank you, Fruit. And it's time to say goodbye to our friends, the directors of Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools, Dr. Linda Cash and Dr. Jeff Elliott. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here. And I want to thank everybody who's donating now and continues to donate. I think this is probably the most heartwarming thing that we do, not only because we are giving to kids, but people are giving from their hearts. And we want everyone to be blessed by Christmas, and I think that this is a time, as Dr. Elliott says, when we all come together, and it's just a blessing. And another shout out to Corey Lindbergh and his staff for hosting that. Yes. It is actually a perfect place to do it. Mm-hmm. So we appreciate that.
Dr. Elliott?
Yeah, community is what it's all about, and that's what we're celebrating, I think, this week as we give back to our families and our students and the kids in our community here. And just again, thank you to our administrative team who called in today, our board members from both school systems, and all the others who are contributing from our student families, the very own. Sometimes our very own students are the ones contributing as well.
Absolutely.
And I hear stories about our clubs who are sponsoring and doing special events. Again, a shout out to our organizations who have come and helped unload the trucks and load the presents and help out on even coming up this Saturday, our coaches and our teachers. It just takes everybody coming together and doing tremendous work. Our counselors, as Dr. Cash mentioned earlier, who have prepared back early in the fall, getting the list together and the names together and working with our teachers. It's a lot of work, but it's well worth it. And Saturday, the big day, and everybody coming together, and so we're so excited about it, and just a great morning here, and thank you, Brenda, again for all that you're doing.
Yeah, thank you, Steve, for allowing us to do this and for giving the time, your time in the station. I think that's going to get one of those checks off that
You think
list.
so?
I think so.
How many do I have? 3?
I'll work with the elf on that one, too, Steve.
Yeah. Brenda, we couldn't do it without them.
We could not do it without them. It all starts at the city and county school system. It's where it really starts. With, like I said, providing the names for the families, giving us support with wrapping and shopping and loading and unloading the trucks. And then the day of giving out packages, all the schools are there. Different people come in doing different things, sports teams, clubs, everything. I mean, they just really get involved. We couldn't do it without them.
Merry Christmas to both of you.
Thank you.
God
Merry
bless
Christmas.
you.
Merry Christmas, Steve.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We go to more music with our friends at Life Care Centers of America. Will be at Life Care Friday morning. Kenny Rogers and Winona, Mix 104.1. That's what it's all about.
Hey everyone, Nicole Mooreshead with Hardee's here, and on behalf of all of us at J&S Restaurants, we just wanted to wish you all the goodness of the holiday season. Stop in a Hardee's near you today to try our cinnamon raisin biscuits or enjoy the festive Holly Jolly Sparkler.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
So what did you name her? Sophia. Okay, Sophia, this might hurt a little bit, but we'll do it together. All right. Good job, Sophia.
Sophia, I'm here if you need me. Make sure you hold the baby's head when you give the baby to the mother.
What did you name him?
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up,
sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Bender Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Bender Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Bender Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, Bender-Realty.com.
At Hardee's, we're so proud of our hand-breaded chicken tenders. We want you to try them free every Tuesday.
3 free.
Join My Rewards, and when you buy 3, you get 3 free every single Tuesday, only at Hardee's.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
In just a moment, we are on our 55th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund, and you can, let's have a strong finish here. You can still reach out, call in on the volunteer Redapest Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text in. It's our Cleveland State text line. Same number. All right, Brenda Lawson, let's thank some people.
To Linda Tyler, $100. Nat Akiona, $100. Cynthia Brown, $45. Amy Gates, $50. Phi Joy Johnson, $50. Janet Wood, $25. Dr. Jeff and Emily Elliott, $200. Danny and Brenda Carson, $200. They help us every year. David and Karen Miller, $25. And they help us every year.
They've helped for years and years. Thanks, guys.
Alan and Bree Liner, $100. Steve and Karen Robinson, $200. Cleveland Plywood, $350. Matt and Angie Carson, $200. Dr. Linda Cash and John, $100. Richard and Michelle, and I hope I say this right, Osmond Whiskey, $200. Tabitha Payne, $100. Nancy Kaysen, $100. Vicky Beatty, $100. Alan Smith, $100. Amanda Lee, $100. Josh Taylor, $100. Dr. Kelly Kaiser, $200. Peggy Pesterfield, $50. Matthew Coleman family, $200. Amy Tinsley, $100. Liz Moffitt, $50. Bradley County School Principals Association in honor of Dr. Cash, $250. Corey and Lauren Lindbergh, $100. Andy Lay family, $200. Alan Jenna Morris, $100. Amanda Winters, Hopewell Principal, my alma mater, $50. Cleveland Lisa Easing, $100. Zach and Shannon Pike, $100. Shane and Jessica Shields, $100. Renee Diamond, $200. Candy and Barry Breakfield, $100. Elizabeth Kaler, $100. Dana Yost, $25. Heather Hayes, $25. Melissa Presswood and Don Cox, $100. Bradley County Central Office, $555. Gary and Jody Wiggins, $50. Carolyn England, $50. Kelly and Andrew Bender, $200. Shane Hall of Hall Outdoor Services, $200. Sherry and Greg Morgan, $250. An anonymous donation of $1,000. And Sherry Spangler in memory of Ron Spangler and Taylor Cannon, $100. And that brings our total to $82,345.38.
Yeah, that's a great number. And we definitely, though, here we've got just this week, we're going to give you the schedule one more time here. We have, we're going to be in this studio tomorrow with Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, as our guest host. He's got a bunch of people coming in tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, it's the Orr sisters with Zandra and her sisters will be here on Wednesday. Thursday is Stephen Shelton and friends. So we'll see who shows up. And then Friday morning, the big finale at Life Care Centers of America. We would love to add you to the list of people who are giving to boys and girls right here. Nearly 1,500 this year, maybe over that this year at this point. But again, you can call in on the volunteer Ritapest mix line 423-614-6499 or text that same number. It's the Cleveland State text line. Now, if you're texting in, we got a lot going on text this morning. If just pledge your donation on text and make sure and put your name or any message you have on there. If you want to pledge in memory of someone, in honor of someone, you want to do that. Put ESF on that, please. And then you can also go on our website. A lot of people do that. Go to mymix1041.com. mymix1041.com. Brent, anything we need here before we go?
No, we just appreciate Dr. Cash and Dr. Elliott and all that, and the city and county school systems for everything that they do. Couldn't do it without them.
Couldn't do it without them. Brenda, we will see you tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Look forward to it. We'll be right back here. It should be fun tomorrow. Now, let me again, and I say this every time we're about to sign off. Folks, just because we're going off the air, we've got folks here all day long. I know a lot of you at the offices are gathering donations. I was told over the weekend, there's by actually several people, that you are passing the hat where you work. That's so important. Just let us know how that goes. If you'd like to come in here, you can do that. Again, we're in our studio through Thursday, and then Friday morning, our big broadcast at Life Care in the Professional Development Center. We'll have Cleveland High School, Renaissance Show Choir, Bradley Vocal Motion, Walker Valley's Chamber Choir. We'll have Lake Forest Revolution Show Choir with us, as well as Tennessee Christian Preparatory School. It's going to be a morning full of music, so can't wait for that. All right, it's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. And the college football playoffs, the final rankings and the top four, and the whole thing was released yesterday afternoon on ESPN, as Indiana is the number one team in the nation. They defeated Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game on Saturday night. Ohio State finishes at number 2, Georgia 3. They beat Alabama, of course. Texas Tech 4. Those four teams get a first-round bye in the college football playoffs. And the playoffs begin December 19th. It'll be Alabama at Oklahoma. Alabama got in, number 9. They'll play at number 8, Oklahoma. Then Saturday, the first round continues. Miami bypass Notre Dame at number 10. They'll be at number 7, Texas A&M. Number 11, Tulane. At number 6, Ole Miss. James Madison in the playoffs. Number 12, James Madison. At number 5, Oregon. Back to Miami. They're the last team in. Notre Dame, first team out. And there's a lot of talk about that. Notre Dame then said they will not accept a bowl invitation. Would have been the Pop-Tart Bowl. Not kidding you. In Florida. Here's the thing in Orlando. Here's the thing. The bowl games will go away eventually, sooner probably than later, next year, 26. The college football playoffs they'll expand to 16 teams. That's probably when you're going to see the bowl games, which have become less and less relevant as you see what Notre Dame's done. Kansas State, Iowa State both said they're going to pay a $500,000 fine and not go to a bowl game. All right, Tennessee, though, they're in a bowl game. They'll be in the Music City Bowl December 30th against Illinois. LSU will play Houston in the Texas Bowl December 27th. Vanderbilt, there was some talk about them getting the playoffs, maybe. Very outside shot at that, but they're going to play Iowa in the ReliaQuest Bowl New Year's Eve. And Michigan will play Texas in the Citrus Bowl on New Year's Eve. I always think old Steve Spurrier can't spell citrus without UT. I mean, that was against us, but it was funny.
I know it was funny.
It was funny. Let's see. Let's go to the NFL yesterday. Titans win at Cleveland. Beat Jimmy Haslam's Cleveland Browns up there, 31-29. Seahawks ended the Falcons' playoff hopes. Falcons are horrible, 37-9. They're going to hopefully clean house there. Monday Night Football tonight, Eagles and the Chargers in Los Angeles, 8:15. We'll have it on our sister station, ESPN Cleveland, 101.3, and ABC Television will have it. Dale Murphy did not get in the Hall of Fame again. This year seemed different, though. There was a lot of momentum. There was actually an ABC News Nightline story about it, that they were, one of their correspondents, Rick Klein, was pulling for him. But anyway, he didn't get in. Jeff Kent is the only one of that class that got in, all of the possibilities here. But Dale Murphy did not get in. All right, I want to run this down one more time. So our buddy Joe Cannon in the Cleveland Daily Banner put together on Saturday the high school football postseason awards. These are the all-region awards. And here we go. Region 2 6A, Defensive Player of the Year from Bradley Senior, A.J. Westfield. He is heading to Tulane. Tulane, the coach that recruited him, Coach Summerall, is leaving. He's going to Florida. I was told last night that A.J. is still going to go to Tulane. Reggie Hubbard of Bradley is the special teams player of the year. Bradley assistant coach Brad Benefield has been selected by his peers as the defensive coach of the year. Region 3 5A, Walker Valley senior quarterback Chase Stevens is the co-offensive player of the year. Sawyer Boyd, heading to Miami of Ohio, is a special teams player of the year. Walker Valley Region 3 first team players include Roman Yulo, Michael Wood, Aiden Burns, Tyler Goldman, and Andrew Duggan. All Region 2 6A first team, Bradley seniors, Wiley Suskowitz, Braden Carroll, Spencer McCooch, Luke Hagee, along with juniors Zane McIntosh and Brady Lewis. From Cleveland High School on the first team, junior quarterback Case McGowan, Max Denatolis, Kyrese Westfield, senior Quentin Jones, junior Daxton Evans, all to the first team. Bradley senior Chris Myers and Anthony Perez, along with junior Tay Lindsay, plus, let's see, we have Gage McDowell, Lecorius Edens, and Cole Bowman, all on that second team. And the all-region academic honors include Andrew Carroll, Caleb Jackson, and Aiden Samanek. Big congratulations to all these young men on the all-region team. All right, that is going to do it for us. One more time on our Empty Stocking Fund. You can call us, volunteer Ridipest Mix line. You can text us on the Cleveland State text line 423-614-6499. Or you can go online to our website, mymix1041.com. Have a great day, everybody. We'll of course continue on Mix 1041 with all Christmas music. We are Southeast Tennessee's Christmas music station presented by Life Care Centers of America. Stand by for that for MixTV.tv. That's it for now. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Broadcasting from the Kia of